Good morning, Longhorns. In just a few weeks, you will be asked to complete programming selections for the 2014-2015 school year.
I'm Melissa Young, and I'm Mr. Johnson's favorite student.
Hi, my name's Mrs. Hottenstein. I'm the teacher. You know, I try to sign things for Miss Young, but she never brings me coffee. So if you want something signed, you better bring me coffee.
I'm Mr. Johnson, the guidance counselor who is going to attempt to help Alyssa choose her classes for next year.
I'm Mrs. Diaz. I'm the guidance department head, and I'm a pepper.
Hi, I'm Miss Perry, College and Career Counselor here at Leonard High School. Remember, you're an individual, just like everyone else.
Your academic classes will be based on your FCAT scores, teacher recommendations, and your semester 2 grades. A teacher recommendation form will be needed if you want to move from a regular class to an honors class to an AP class. Please have your return teacher sign this form and make sure that you attach it to your programming sheet as you get it shortly.
Oh, hey, Miss. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Do you know where you're going? Because your phone is out.
I actually wanted to ask you for a teacher recommendation.
After your phone's been out? Really? Okay, well, what are you asking for?
World History Honors for next year.
Okay, well, I mean, I have to tell you, you've really struggled the first quarter, and even though you've come up on the second quarter, I really feel that the pace might be too fast for you. So why don't you go ahead and go into World History regular for next year, and we'll look at U.S. history after we see how well you do. Okay? Sorry.
But I went up from a D to a C.
I know, I appreciate that, but A's and B's really are needed so that I can see how well you're going to do in World History Honors. But I wish you the best of luck, and I will be there to support you. Okay?
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and by the way, go ahead and turn that phone into Student Affairs. Bye. Have a good day.
Pointing at the screen.
Funny, huh?
Oh, wait, close that. Here comes somebody.
Hey, Mr. Vulture.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I need a teacher recommendation form for AP Psych.
Okay. Tania, can you pull up my grade book and let me see what kind of grade she has?
Is it the password that you always use?
Yeah, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, your grade looks pretty good. Looks like you had an A. Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right,
Thank
there
you.
go. No problem.
All Avid students will be automatically scheduled in an Avid class.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. I'm Mr. Bowers, part of the art department here at Leonard High School. Do you like to draw? Take photographs? Do you like video games? Well, if the answer is yes to any of those three, then you should definitely sign up for an art elective next year. If you like 3D animations, then you should sign up for Visual Technology. Visual Technology uses the program Blender, which is an open source 3D animation software. We also learn traditional hand-drawn techniques such as those used by Disney. So if you think you like drawing, painting, printmaking, photography, or 3D animation, sign up for an art elective. They're a lot of fun. Right, guys?
Yeah! As part of your graduation requirements, you will be required to take an online class. You can do this by going through Florida Virtual School or going through the night program here at Leonard High School. But you need to do this before the end of your senior year.
Mr. Johnson, what is this letter about my daughter that she's not graduating because she didn't take an online course? I think I need to know now. She's going to graduate. She's not even going to graduate. What is this?
And your name is?
It's Miss Tyndall.
Smith. Why don't you have a seat here? And tell me what the problem is.
My daughter, you sent this letter that she's not going to graduate because she didn't take an online course.
Well, one of the requirements for graduation is that they have to take an online course.
Well, why wasn't I notified? Why wasn't this taken care of when she was a freshman, or why earlier?
We have been notified.
Mr. Johnson, what's going on here, Miss Tyndall? You don't yell at my counselor like that. I'm sorry. This is a professional office
Ms.
here.
Tyndall here claims that her daughter, hasn't met the requirement of an online class because she wasn't informed. Fact is, you have been informed, but let me look something up for you right quick, okay? Just to make sure she hasn't met the requirement.
Please do.
Miss Tyndall, calm down, okay? It's going to be okay. Because I vaguely remember that Stephanie took a class
Ms. Tyndall.
in 8th grade.
Right, I'm looking at it right now. Ms. Tyndall, did Stephanie take Journalism 1 as an online class when she was in the 8th grade?
Yes, she did.
Well, Journalism 1 is a high school class, and it does meet that requirement. So she has met the requirement.
So she'll graduate. I don't have to worry about anything else.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
You're quite welcome.
I knew Mr. Johnson would handle this. Ms. Tyndall, are you okay now?
I'm very good, thank you.
Okay. Students will be required to take a reading class until they have passed the reading FCAT.
Good morning, Longhorns. Space, the final frontier. Sound familiar? Well, it's right from Star Trek, but we are doing astronomy here at Leonard High School next year. Star stuff, telescopes, galaxies, universe, and it's all going to be taught by yours truly. So sign up for it next year. Looking forward to seeing you.
Students will be receiving 2 programming sheets. One will be in white and one will be on colored paper. We ask that you complete these forms in pencil. The white form will remain with your teacher, and the colored form will go home for your parent's signature. We ask that you select your electives in order of preference, one being the class that you absolutely must have. For example, if you're in ROTC 2 and you want to continue in ROTC 3, you need to make that your first choice and also make certain that your teacher recommends you for that class by signing the teacher recommendation form. Number 1 should be the class that you absolutely must have. Number 8 being the class that you can live with if it shows up on your schedule.
Your name and put the tutor's name. Put
Hey,
junior.
Mr. Marshall.
Yes.
Hey,
ma'am.
I gotta do some programming stuff. Is that okay if I just, interrupt your class right now?
Sir.
Oh,
Certainly.
okay.
Take your
Sweet.
time.
Hi, guys. I'm Miss Perry. I'm from the guidance department. Okay, I have some programming sheets for you. Could you take one of those and pass them back? So you guys are gonna follow along with me. This is your programming sheet with your choices of electives that you guys can take for next year. At the bottom is the legend, and all of the codes are explained that are listed for the electives here. Okay, you guys all have this sheet in front of you. Do you have any questions about what this means? Yes.
What does the star or the asterisk mean?
Okay, so an asterisk means that the course is only for 1 semester, which means just half the year. Yes, ma'am.
Does a semester course last all year?
Okay, so a semester class is only for half the year. There's 2 semesters in a school year, so a semester class is either going to be first semester or second semester. Yes, you have a question?
What is a prerequisite?
A prerequisite means that you need to take a course before you can take this course. For example, Creative Writing 2, you have to have Creative Writing 1 first. Okay, you guys did a great job, had great questions. That's all I have for you today. If you have any other questions, then you can always come and see your guidance counselor.
All right, thanks. You're finished?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now,
Oh.
we have some important things to do as well.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Thanks for showing up.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
Don't forget, any questions, you guys come to guidance.
All students will meet individually with their guidance counselor to make the final selections for their classes for next year. Final placements in these classes will be based on semester 2 grades.
Hi, Mr. Johnson, I'm ready.
All right, Alyssa, if you'll step over here and have a seat and let me finish writing Angela pass, then we'll take a look at your class selections.
How'd it go? I failed the FCAT.
All right, Angela, here's your pass back to class. That should get you back in.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
All right, we'll see you later. You have a good day.
You too.
All right, Alyssa, I see that you've selected AP English Language. I see that you got a recommendation from your English 2 honors teacher, but I'm not seeing a contract. Do you have the AP Language contract?
Oh, no, I do have the contract.
Well, you want to get it out and let me see it?
Okay. Oh, here it is.
Wow, think you could have folded that thing up any smaller? All right, I see that you got the signature on it that you needed. All right, as far as your math is concerned, you're in Algebra 2 honors. You could be recommended by your teacher to go to Trig and Analyt or Analysis of Function. You need to talk to your math teacher about that.
Okay.
Because we go with whatever they recommend. So make sure you're on the same page with him. As far as your electives are concerned, I'm looking at the way you have it numbered. I see that you're in Spanish 1. You've got Spanish 2 as your number 1 choice. That's good.
I don't want to take that anymore.
What do you mean you don't want to take that anymore?
I'm going to take it online. ¿Cómo está, Mr. Johnson?
So what are you going to take instead, Alyssa?
Drawing and painting.
We don't have drawing and painting. How about two-dimensional studio art?
That sounds good.
All right, we're going to go with that then.
Okay.
All right, I see, Alyssa, your next two choices are Law Studies and Psychology 1. Alyssa, don't mess with my lotion.
Well, actually, I do not want to take that elective anymore.
Well, actually, why don't you tell me what you do want to take?
How about weights?
Weights are good. We have weights. I'm going to put you down for weights 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alyssa, I think I've got everything I need.
Don't mind if I write myself a pass?
No, not at all. You might want to let me sign it, though. You have a good day.
You too.
You really like my lotion, don't you?
All dual enrollment students will be seen by the dual enrollment guidance counselor, Mr. Johnson. Current 11th grade students will meet with a guidance counselor through their English 3 classes during the week of December the 9th. Current 10th grade students will meet through their world history class during the week of January the 28th. And current 9th grade students will meet through their English 1 class during the week of February the 4th. We ask you to really think about what your elective choices will be for next year because there will be limited choices available. Thank you very much, and go Longhorns.
Hi students, how are you today? We're here to talk today about your 2014-2015 elective choices. I am offering, or the school is offering, technical theatre design and production. This is a really awesome opportunity if you like swinging a hammer or practical stuff like costume design, makeup, promotions, all those different aspects of the theatre that don't involve actually being on a stage and performing. So those of you who don't want to be on the stage, this is a really, really good class for you because you get the chance to build, design, make all sorts of different sets and costumes and makeup. It's really, really fun. Plus, I really don't want to do all the work myself for all these plays that we're doing because it's a lot of hard work. It's really, really fun, really, really good if you want to do that sort of thing, and it's just awesome. We're also offering Introduction to Drama this year, which is a 1-semester course that covers all aspects of theatre and all that sort of stuff. So if you don't want to do a whole year's worth of drama, you just want to try it out and see what it's like after 1 semester, Introduction to Theatre is a really, really good option for you. If you like it enough, you can go straight from that to Theatre 2 the following year. Thank you so much, children. I hope to see you next year in Technical Theatre Design and Production, or Introduction to Drama, or Theatre 1, 2, 3, or 4. Come and join us. We love you. Bye.
Students, thank you for your attention this morning. I hope that you found the information provided in this video to be useful as you plan your courses for the 2014-2015 school year. When you meet with your guidance counselor, please make sure that you have a conversation about the courses that you're selecting for the upcoming school year. Make sure that you're choosing classes that will challenge you academically. You want to take the courses that are going to be most rigorous for you and that will stretch you academically so that you're getting the most out of your academic time. Also, if you plan on taking any advanced placement courses, which I hope that you are, make sure that you get the AP contract signed. You will not be placed in an AP course unless you have a teacher recommendation and you have the AP contract signed. These are rigorous courses that do require much additional study time outside of the regular school day. Once you have signed up for an AP course and are in that course, we will not be doing schedule changes to remove you from those classes. So please make sure that you are ready for this academic challenge prior to signing up for an AP course. Also remember to make your elective choices carefully. Any of the electives that you put on your course programming sheet are eligible for you to take. You may not always get your first selection, it could be your last selection, so make sure that anything that you check is a course that you are willing to take and would like to stay in for the school year or semester, depending on the length of the course. Again, thank you for your attention this morning. If you have any questions about the scheduling process, please see your guidance counselor, and go Longhorns!
Ask your doctor if Boniva is right for you.
Boniva helps stop and reverse bone loss.